Hey guys, welcome to Eat with Tammy. Today we're doing how to cook brown stew fish. So we have snapper today and some tilapia. Okay, so now this is a snapper fish head. And these are my season. I have onion and bell peppers. I have garlic powder seasoning, lemon pepper seasoning, black pepper, garlic and pepper. That's the same thing. And some seafood seasoning I bought from the local store. And I have thyme. Guys, I couldn't get any scallion. The store didn't have any. So I had to improvise. So I did it without it. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so I'm putting some seasoning on this. It's a lot of the seasoning. It might seem like a lot at first because, as I said, I don't measure it, and these are coming through the small hole, so I just do it as I think I need it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. You see me add black pepper to it. It's not a lot of black pepper. That thing was not coming out, and it's so small, but it's really not a lot, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. So now guys, now I'm going to rub in the fish and make sure all of the fish has some season on it so they all get to marinate that way. So now I'm putting back all the fish in a container and I'm going to toss them so they all get all of the juices that is needed at the bottom. So I just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, and then make it sit. And after I shake it up, I'm just going to let it sit for about half an hour to 45 minutes, and then I get to start off the frying. So guys, remember I told you about how much I love okra? So here's some okra now. This is some raw okra, and I'm going to cut off the top and the tail, and then I'm going to cut it in half. So this process that I'm doing right now is just to cut everything in half. Then I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to put it on the stove and let it not fully cook, but like cook a little bit, maybe about 3/4 of the way. And then I'm going to add it to my steam pot only because the fish is very easy to cook, and pretty much me frying it is already cooking it. I already made it cook about maybe 75 to 80%. So it only needs to simmer down for about 10 to 15 minutes. So if I put the raw okra in, it won't get cooked enough. So now this process, I'm just going to put it in a pot, wash it, and let it go on the stove for about maybe 10-15 minutes. And then I add it to my fish later. So guys, now the pot is hot to start frying. There's some garlic in the oil, so that will let me know how hot the pot is. So this is what I use. I use a Louisiana fish fry. And what is this? I put it in a plate, and then once I have enough in there, I spread it out to my liking. You'll see. So I pour. And then I use a knife to spread out to my liking. And then I'll just grab a piece of fish and add it to it. I normally use cornmeal and flour, but I didn't this time. I just got the uh, breaded bag already from Walmart, and now I'm just using it to bread my fish, and then I'll just put it in the fryer and let it fry. And if you see, like, I'll do this fish head, right? It's all covered, and put it in. It's nice and hot. Then I'll do it again with the half a fish head that I have there. I make sure I get the breading all over it. I was trying to cut it, but it didn't work. But yeah, so I'll get it on the inside and on the outside. Because this fish head is already split, I have to get it the bread on both sides. So yeah, and then I fry it. And there you go. And that's the fish right there. So now I flip the fish. So you see this is where the brown part come in. You see it's nice and brown. It's not fully brown yet, but it's getting there. Okay? So here we go now. Now I'm taking it out. See the color's gotten a little bit darker. So this is how the brown in the brown stew fish comes to part. So it comes to play. Yep. So here it is. It's getting nice and brown. And this is still the first layer that I put in before. So now guys, I just continue the process until I get all the fish brown, nice and brown. Okay? Continue watching. Thank you. So now guys, I'm at the part where I drained most of the oil out. I'm going to put the seasoning in to start cooking it. So that's my onion and my green bell peppers together, right? I put that in a little bit, let it simmer. Put all of it in, stir it up. So, I stir it up a little bit. I'm going to add the okra to it. You know, guys, I forgot to add my my minced garlic, not dice, minced garlic to this one. Because I'm like, I know there's something missing. I didn't have my minced garlic. Anyway, so now it's simmering, and I'm getting ready to add the okra. Oh, guys, I forgot I had to cut a piece of pepper, y'all. Yes, and oh, this is Jamaican vinegar water. So it's vinegar with peppers marinated in it. So I always put vinegar in my fish whenever I'm cooking it. And we call it, that's how we call pickle for us. Pickle pepper, that's what we call it. Remember guys, I don't like spice, so this is enough spice for me. So now it's time to add the okra. I pour some of the water, well, we really use all the okra water. So what I do, I pour the okra in it. I use the remaining water from the okra that I boiled it in and add it to the container that I had the seasoning the fish in. And then I just stir it, pour it in there, and then I stir it all together. And then I cook it down, add it to the pot so to cook. Mix it all up together. It's simmering, y'all, simmering. I'm going to add a little sugar. That's the thyme. Remember, I didn't have any scallion, so I just put the thyme in. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar and some ketchup to it and continue the process. And then once it's ready to add the fish to it, then we're good to go. So continue watching. So guys, it's time to add the fish. I made an error in this one because I was rushing. I was supposed to put the season at the in a different pot and then put the fish in this pot and then pour the season on top of it. So because I was rushing, I completely lapsed my mind. But I did my best and I tried to put all of the seasoning on top of each fish when I put them in. So yeah, this is what I did. Sometimes you got to improvise, you know. Things never work out the way you always do it when you're doing it for film. So this is what I did. It's coming along pretty good, guys, and it's looking pretty good. So you can see all the fish head, the fish tail, and I'm just putting some gravy on it so everything could get a little bit of flavoring. And yeah, and I continue the process. So after I put all of the fishes in and juice it up, I let it sit, let it marinate on the stove for another like 15 minutes. And then the fish is done. Yeah, guys. And that's how I do it. And I'm gonna show you sporadically what I do. I keep on freshening it up, add seasoning to it, put the gravy on the top, and that's it, guys. I don't know how it looks to y'all, but it looks very good to me. I love fish. So yes, guys, and that's the process. So I'm going to show you the finished process when the stove is all done. All right. So guys, this is the finished product. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. There we go. Yeah, this is the finished product. It's done now. So it's nice and simmering. See, it's still bubbling a little bit, but it's done. And we're getting ready to eat dinner. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy cooking with me. This is my first time doing a voiceover, guys. So thank you so much for being so patient with me. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.